businesses and entrepreneurs in North Texas have found ways to adapt and survive in the age of coronavirus. And in doing so, come moments the Fort Worth Hispanic Chamber of Commerce calls silver linings. Companies are taking time to share their stories and pictures like you see here that feature a word of encouragement. Chamber President Annette Landeros tells us as businesses impacted by coronavirus figured out a new game plan, stories emerged about resilience and innovation.
When we did shut down in March, I think the biggest thing that we were dealing with was the uncertainty. And I think we heard that from a lot of the business owners.
There have just been so many acts of generosity throughout our city that, it's just one of those things that gives me, such faith in the future.
My name is Lorenzo Zenteno. I am the president, owner, and founder of Premier Live Experience. We put on live events. Fort Worth is everything to me. I take a great deal of pride being where I'm from. We're an independent business, and I think a lot of times when people see our business associated with national acts or celebrities, quote unquote, the perception is that everything's, economically great per se, right? Obviously during COVID, we haven't had an opportunity to work this year, so it's been a little bit challenging.
When the pandemic first broke out, we were really trying to grasp at what could we do to help our small businesses. And working with the chambers really came up with some creative, innovative programs. We were able to get out and provide PPE to our small businesses, and then we began doing several of these grant programs. We did the Facebook grant program, and then we rolled out Preserve the Fort, which was part of the city's CARES Act dollars.
For one realtors group, the silver lining was hitting the reset button and learning to be better as a team, learning to be better for their families and also to those they serve. The Fort Worth Hispanic Chamber says it's all about reminding us that every cloud has a silver lining.
I think we're all trying to be optimistic and hopeful that later this year, early next year, we'll be kind of on the other side of this, whether it's helping these companies with PPE, whether it's helping with funding, anything that can be put on the table to help our small business community has been looked at, thought through, hey, let's do it, and the creativity and the energy and the initiative has really been the piece that I've really been excited about. It's those types of creative partnerships that I think have grown among the business community. I think that's going to help us in the long term.
To be in Fort Worth and to know that that other side is full of hope and promise is just so encouraging to me.